Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to create a middleware, but before creating middleware I would like to explain why we need it and how we going to manipulate this middleware with our own logic. So we're going to use a security stamp which is going to be for keeping our application and information safe. What is that word security stamp? Guys, security stamp is a property, comes with the identity library. Let's have a look. This is our table and database, and this is our table, and here we go. This is our security stamp. So every time once your critical information change, like username, email, or password, this security stamp automatically change on your database. But also we keep this information in our cookie. So what's gonna happen? Once you create a configuration in your program CS file, your database comes from your security stamp comes from database and comes from the cookie. They are going to check in each other, and if there is a mismatch, so just kick out from the web application. That's how the security stamp works. Let's now try and write our own middleware about security stamp. Normally we don't need to create a middleware in our project, but I just would like to show you how to create a middleware. So I just create a scenario for our project. Okay, let's go to service, extension, identity extension, service.configure, and security stamp no validator options. Here we go. And let's go inside with options. So we're going to give how many minutes, seconds, or days do we need to check our security stamp. This is the code what we need to use. So it comes 10 minutes, but I'm going to make it 10 seconds to show you how it works. How it works, yeah, from seconds and 10. Let's try now. I'm going to change our password first, and I'm going to use another browser to keep two different cookie. Let's go user. Let's log in. Before the lesson, I was trying to change email. That's why I changed like with 5. Yeah, I do it again wrong as usual. 1 2 star star. Here we go. This is our user settings. Password 1 2 star star. Login. Let's go to user settings. Alright guys, now I'm gonna change my password to single star from 2 star to single star. Let's save it. And once I click the dashboard, probably I'm going to kick out from the application. As you can see, we're not able to continue with the cookie we already have with us because our security stamp has changed. And we make this run with this configuration. It's checking for every 10 seconds, but it's not practical. Practical. How can I say this? Because just imagine your website has 2 million users and every 10 seconds you're checking your security stamp. So it means 20 million process just in about 2 minutes. It's really too much numbers for checking a security stamp to go database and come back, go database and come back. It's too much, guys. So I'm gonna make it from minutes, for example, 30 minutes. We're not we're not gonna rank, we're not gonna do transaction banking transactions and shopping applications. So I'm just gonna keep it 30 seconds and let's see how it's going to be right now. If you're doing a banking application, you can use just 1 second. Every second you can chase, you can track the security stamps. Okay, make it user again. Let's log in our application. Let's log in here as well. Yep. Let's go to user settings. Let's go user settings. Now I'm gonna change my password to single star to double star. Let's save changes. It's done. Now I'm going to go dashboard. So we're still in. Let's go to admin. We're still in. What's happening? Why? How can I use this section? Because we still minutes. We still time to checking our security stamp. Okay. Now let's close our browsers and let me explain my scenario about middleware. If I do 30 minutes, it's too much. If I do 30 seconds, it's too quick. So I if I create a middleware and once how can I say, if I create a middleware and if I would like to check my security stamp, every attempt of user try to go another page. So it means every action, before every action, our middleware check the security stamp. Just imagine a person stay in a page and just reading a, for example, essay about 20 minutes and application don't need to go to database and security stamp because our setting is for 30 minutes and our middleware is going to check our security stamp. If the user attempt to get another page, it means use another action. So, so that's our scenario. And in this scenario, I'm going to show you how can I create a middleware and use it. Okay, let's go to our middleware section, that identity at class. Let's give a name, security stamp check. Control RG, public, private, read only, request. Guys, we going to call request delegate to create a middleware. Let's create our constructor. Yep. Let's create our method public async task invoke. This is what you need to give a name for your method. You cannot change the method name or anything else. You just can add variable in your method. That's all, because I'm going to add user manager because I need to go database and check the security stamp. That's why I'm adding this as an additional user manager, but you need to keep the invoke as it is and the context as well. Alright, now let's go find our security stamp information from our cookie. Just let's give a name ss cookie. So I need the context. Let's go to user claims first of all default x dot type contains. You must have get used to how to use contains and how can we find our claims. Security stamp dot value. So we have our security stamp in our hands and it cannot be null because we are authorized, we are logged in. Alright, now let's find the user. Await user manager. No, not that one. Not you got. Yeah, it's find by name. It's working, but I'm going to show you another method to find a user. Get user async, which is asking a principal. So it's context dot user. If you would like to use the find by name user dot identity dot name will be for you. So you can use this one as well. Alright, let's delete it. We have our user in our hands now. So all we need to do is if ss cookie security stamp cookie not equal user.security stamp, which is comes from the database. So what's gonna happen now? We're going to delete our cookie. Await user manager dot um what was the, let me think about it, how we can delete our cookie. I'm just thinking. Yeah, we need to go the context, not user manager, because user manager goes to database, context go to cookie. So we have a response. Sorry guys, cookies dot delete. Yep, and it asks a name, and our cookie name. If you remember, beginning of our lesson, we gave a name for our cookie, which is plumbing company. I'm going to copy this name and paste here. So if those two security stamp doesn't match, our cookie going to be deleted. It means we're going to redirect to login page and login again, create a new cookie, which is the updated information. Okay, let's redirect us as well. Response dot redirect to authentication. This is the path for the login page. This is our login. Okay. And after all, of course, But before that, we need to check user identity. If it's null, it means if it's null, if what's gonna happen if we didn't authorize, we just get a failed here. So let's check user identity context dot user dot identity equal null. Just await next context and return. We finalized our middleware here, and I'm going to use the same return to finalize after changes. Alright, Control KD, Control S. Anything else should I do? Yes, obviously I need actually I would like to send a message. If I redirect the login page, I need the error message why I'm here. I need to know that. Just imagine, while you are doing your shopping, once click the add another item, you just redirect the login page and you need to see what's happening, right? So I'm going to use a query string question mark error message, which this error message is our name of our variable, and equal your critical information has been changed. Please try to log in later, or just try to log in again. Let's put an A here. Alright, but we need to catch this error message in our login section. Let's go to login controller. Where is the login? This is the get message of login. Yep, string error message. So we received the error message, but we need to send this error message to our model state. Um, but it cannot be null, by the way. It can be null. Is it? Actually, yeah, if we didn't send any error message, the error message is null. So it only works if we send this error message from our security system check middleware. Then if error message is not null, it means we have error message here. I need a validation. Actually, I need a model state, right? How can I add it now? I'm just thinking. Yeah, I can use this error message as well. Yeah. Let's use this one. Yep. Control C and Control V. So sorry guys, I need to use my error message here. Perfect. Okay, let's save it now. This is our security stem check. Okay, now let's go to our program CS file and add our middleware. Don't forget, guys, while you're adding your middleware, it's really important to the order. So you need to put it after the authorization because you need to authorize and out. Yeah, you just need to basically just need to log in to use everything what we created over there. Use middleware security stamp check. Yep, it's all done. Now, just for a second, I'm going to inactive this configuration because I need to use my middleware first. Okay, Let's try to use our new middleware. I'm running my application. I'm waiting. Yeah, there is a problem here. What's happening now? So, obviously, it comes null because the user identity is null. Cookie user claims folder contains security stamp. Let's put a maybe it comes empty, right? Let's continue it. Yeah, there is a null exception value here. Let me think a little bit. How can we fix this error? Okay, guys, that's the problem. After we do the null check, we need to add our user if it's authenticated or not, because we only need this cookie if the user authenticated. Yeah, just add here if context.user. As you can see, IntelliSense is working really nice. Our user, if is authenticated, we're going to use these codes like this. Then everything is going to be work smoothly. Let's try one more time. If the user not authenticated, we just continue to our application works. Now you can see I just run the application. We didn't log in yet. And let's see what's gonna happen now. As you can see, we skipped this if part because we didn't authorize yet, and just the application continued to work. Now I'm going to, yeah, we already deleted. Yeah, go to user section. Let's log in now. Let's make it 5. Password 1 2 star star. If has user null. What's happening here? Oh yeah, we have a wrong password. Hopefully I will log in now. Yeah, here we go. Let's log in from the Chrome. Here we go. User settings. User settings. Let's change the password now. Password 1 2 star star 2 single star. Let's save changes. As you remember, we cancelled our configuration. Now our middleware should work and we should have get our error message. As you can see, we directed the login page and we have an error message that your critical information has been changed. Please try to log in again. Perfect. Now let's close this page. Let me see. By the way, I find a couple of errors, but I'm not gonna tell them right now because I'm going to finish this lesson a couple of minutes later. We're almost done, and next lesson will be going to about fixing some errors, and we will continue as usual. Okay, our middleware is working, so we can use both, guys, our configuration and our middleware. So now our application will check every 30 minutes and will check once the user try to change its page. So it's much more secure and it doesn't overload the database. I think it's much more balanced solution for now. Okay, I'm going to finish this lesson here, and another lesson we're going to fix a couple of bugs and errors, and then we will continue with the logging hopefully. Take care of yourself guys. See you later. Bye bye. By the way, don't forget to like the video, and if you have some questions, just drop a comment below the video and turn on your notifications. Bye bye.